Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are getting into the world of wellness oils. But here's the thing, we're skipping all the myths and getting straight to the practical, safe ways you can actually use them. We're going to break down how to use them for aroma, for your skin, and even in your food, all based on solid expert guidance.
Okay, before we dive in, let's get one thing crystal clear. Your body, it's already got an incredible built-in detox system. Your liver and kidneys are on the job 24/7. So we're not going to talk about detox myths. Instead, we're going to focus on what oils can do, which is provide comfort, support your skincare, and create amazing aromas, as long as you use them correctly. So here's our game plan. We're going to walk through three main methods: aromatherapy, putting oils on your skin, that's the topical method, and culinary oils. And then we'll wrap it all up with a super important safety checklist that you're definitely going to want to remember.
All right, first up, the aromatherapy method. This is probably the one you're most familiar with. It's all about using scent to influence your environment. And you know what? It's one of the safest ways to start getting into essential oils. A classic example is eucalyptus. Its whole thing is helping with that stuffy feeling. The aroma is just so clearing. You can put a few drops in a bowl of hot water for some steam inhalation, or just use a simple diffuser. It's a very targeted, specific effect. And you can use different aromas to create different kinds of mental spaces. So for instance, the scent of peppermint can be really comforting when you have a headache. But then you have something like rosemary, which is often used to create an environment that helps you feel more focused and alert. Two very different vibes. And for those times you just need to wind down, there's frankincense. It has this really grounding, calming aroma that's pretty much perfect for meditation or just creating a peaceful, serene space at the end of a long day. Okay, now we're moving on to applying oils directly to your skin. But listen, before we even talk about specific oils, there is one absolutely crucial word you need to burn into your memory to do this safely. And that word is dilute. So here it is, the number one rule for putting oils on your skin. You almost never put essential oils directly on your skin by themselves. They are way, way too potent. You always mix a couple of drops into what's called a carrier oil. Think of things like jojoba, coconut, or almond oil. This dilutes the essential oil and makes it safe. Tea tree oil is a great example. It's really popular as a spot treatment, right? But it absolutely, positively must be diluted in a carrier oil first. And another pro tip, always do a little patch test on a small bit of skin first to see how you react before you go putting it all over. Now, this is really important. Not all oils play nice with your skin. Some are known as hot oils, and they get that name because they have a super high risk of causing some pretty serious irritation, maybe even a burning sensation. Clove and oregano are two of the big ones you need to watch out for. Clove oil, that's generally something you'll only find in professional dental products. It's not really for your skin. And oregano oil is so hot that it's almost never used topically. Honestly, for most of us, these are oils to just avoid for skincare altogether. And here's another big warning for topical use. Something called phototoxicity. It's a fancy word, but it basically means that certain oils, especially citrus oils, can cause a nasty reaction on your skin when it's exposed to sunlight. We're talking potential burns or discoloration. No thanks. Lemon and grapefruit are the two prime examples here. And the rule is so simple, it's non-negotiable. If you put these oils on your skin, you have to keep that area of your skin completely out of the sun for at least 12 to 18 hours. Period. Okay, let's slam on the brakes and switch gears completely. We're moving out of the bathroom and into the kitchen. We're now talking about oils that are meant to be eaten, and trust me, the rules are totally different. This right here is probably the most critical thing to understand. Those essential oils we were just talking about for aroma and skin, they are super concentrated and you should never, ever swallow them. What we're talking about now are culinary oils, like olive oil, that are made specifically for food. You cannot get these two confused. When you look at edible oils, you've got your usual suspects, right? Extra virgin olive oil is famous for its heart-friendly fats. Coconut oil is another popular one for cooking, but you want to use it in moderation since it's high in saturated fat. And then you have oils like black seed oil, which are often used more like a supplement. For anything like that, you should definitely talk to your doctor before you start taking it, especially if you're on any other medication. All right, we have covered a lot of ground. So let's bring it all home with the most important part of this whole explainer, your safety checklist. Think of these as the absolute non-negotiable rules for using any kind of oil. Let's just walk through these. Number one, and I'm gonna say it again, do not swallow essential oils. 2, if it's going on your skin,
always dilute it and always do a patch test. 3, keep all of your oils stored safely away from kids and pets. 4, if you're pregnant or have any kind of health condition, just check with your doctor first. And number 5, this is just common sense. If your skin gets irritated, stop using the oil. Simple as that.
And finally, you have to know the red flags. These are not minor side effects, these are full-blown emergencies. If you have trouble breathing, if your face starts to swell, if you get a really severe rash, or, and this is a big one, if a child ever ingests any oil, you need to get urgent medical care or call poison control immediately. Don't wait.
Look, the goal here isn't to scare you away from oils. It's about building a healthy respect for just how powerful these plant extracts are. Now that you can tell the difference between the myths and the actual methods, you can use them effectively and safely. So, I'll leave you with this to think about. What's one thing you'll change about how you use oils now that you know?